Jizzy's addiction problem. Let's get to it.
Addictions are like Pokemon in the way that they evolve every generation.
Well, that is a
no
wild
matter
comparison.
how hard we try to get over one addiction, they always come back in another form. Like, bro, this is the same shit, just an evolved version. It's like every time we try to grow as a society, addictions grow with us. Like when we started to make technology and computers, some of us started drowning on the internet and became terminally online. Or when we found a cure with medicine, someone would find another form of medicine.
Yo, you just found the cure for cancer? That's cool and all, but I just found out about this new drug that makes you see the stars, bro. It's called fentanyl.
There's so many addictions to count, but you'll notice a pattern that they usually fall into a category in which I label the 4 horsemen of addictions. So in this video, we'll be going over each of them, starting with the rising addiction of gooning. Gooning has always...
This is a lot of y'all's worst one. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of y'all in chat have this issue.
always been a thing. The older generation had these old VHS tapes and Playboy magazines. But during the age of the internet, it's impossible to scroll through media without at least seeing someone doing thirst traps.
My brother in Christ, why did you have to show that video? What the f? Why did you put that on my screen, bro? We got kids watching, bro.
Promoting their OnlyFans. Now everyone's a gooner. If it wasn't as big of an addiction before, it sure as hell is now. Because people in this industry are making generational wealth.
Still one of the craziest stats I've ever seen.
Feeding into the temptation of lust.
How does Sophie Rain make more annually than an NBA superstar? That's crazy.
All thanks to the fact that we are horny motherfuckers. And let's be honest, guys, every single one of us has either shined their pearl or beat their meat before. It's normal. But
What are these
it was
images?
in control. Because when did people start whipping their cock out at a drive-thru? This guy's stroking his chicken while trying to order some chicken.
Man, yo, I feel so bad for his family, bro, because this meme will never go away, bro. My grandkids will probably know about this shit. The ghost of the goon! Like, what? It's such a tragedy,
people
too.
Celebrating their 18th birthday by trying to sell their bodies online either. You just got
Lil Tay, Bad Baby, all of these weirdo young OF girls, bro. We need more fathers in the home and guidance in the families.
out of high school. Come on, at least try another career. Porn addiction is already a problem on its own, but it's more shocking on how open it's become. People are on the hub daily, while it's more common for younger and younger girls to start their adult career. I feel like back then, if someone was gooning
Okay, chat, be honest with me. Do y'all goon every single day? Be honest. I want some full transparency, bro. Do y'all goon every single day? No? Yeah? No? I appreciate some of y'all for the honesty. Now, look, I'm going to keep it a $1.30. Him talking about how bad gooning is, you feel me, the addiction, that's not going to get you to stop gooning. All right? We all know that, right? This hopefully can. Whenever you goon, just imagine millions and millions of your kids wallowing away in that piece of tissue that you gooned in, never to be seen again. You're killing millions every single time you goon. You probably still don't care. So, next attempt. Think about this, bro. Imagine your ancestors looking down at you at night, trying, just making sure that no demons or bad entities, you feel me, corrupt your spirit. And then they just see you busting into fucking Willow Ryder. How would they feel? Still probably not gonna stop you. But last one. It takes away your energy. If you want to really upgrade your life, you need to at least limit the amount of times you goon. If you gooning every single day and you're depressed, I wonder why. You're gooning away all your energy. Hopefully that will.
daily basis, that would be pretty concerning. And now that's normal for a lot of people. The gooning epidemic has become so normalized and
Plus, watching porn makes you a cuck. I don't care what you say. You're watching somebody else get off.
To the point where I've become numb to it. Watching some random person do some seductive dance is just part of the daily scroll session. Even A-list celebrities are getting in on the lust, like with the Sydney Sweeney soap, which is supposedly a bar of soap that uses some of her used bathwater. And of course, it's sold out everywhere. And trust me, I checked. If anyone knows where I can get some, let me know.
Alright, bro. What we doing here, man? Why you need that piece of soap, bro? What we doing here, man?
I'm asking for a friend. The only way to buy this is from eBay resellers listing it for $200 a bar.
Jeez.
I wouldn't be surprised if some down bad gooner bought this.
Do y'all
yeah,
think this soap
cookies
actually
so
smelled
down-
good though? Like, do y'all think it smelled like roses and cream, or do you think it smelled like mustiness and horses?
bad to spend $200 on some Sydney Sweeney bathwater soap. Am I right, guys? And while we're on the topic of money, it brings us to our next addiction, gambling.
Oh.
Gambling is one of the more interesting
Horrible.
addictions. As we
Gambling's a horrible addiction to fall into, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Cause here's the thing. Here's how they get you. At first, it seems like you get in the bag because you making money. You hitting all your shots, whatever. But then you start losing, and you think, okay, maybe I might lose a little bit, but I'm gonna get it back. No, you never will. You never will. You never will. You never
You know
will.
already, the economy in this generation has been getting worse and worse. I don't know if y'all know about this, but there used to be a thing called the McDonald's.
But the 99% cloud,
and a McChicken was
man.
$1. Now it's pushing $5.
I think gambling is low key better, worse than beating off, bro. Because beating off, okay, to an extent, let's keep it real. Most people, if not everybody, has done that shit. All right, as long as you don't do it a crazy amount, you're in control of your own life. That's what I'll say. But if you're gambling consistently, you're fucking fried.
But because everything is so expensive nowadays, I would just assume most of us have to be more financially savvy and smart to make it by with affording life in 2025. But the opposite effect happened, where people decided to give up and spend it all. Okay, I'm never going to be able to afford a house, but this $50 parlay? Shit, I could turn that to $5 million. Being
Alright,
addicted
buddy.
to...
Now you got negative 1,500 debt. Not speaking from experience.
Gambling is like being addicted to losing money, because logically and statistically, the odds are against you and you're bound to lose more than gain. But that doesn't matter, because there's that slim chance of hitting that jackpot.
How much? Hey,
And it's
what's the
not like
most
the
y'all
old
lost from gambling, chat?
Days where you had to go out of your
I ain't gonna
way
lie,
to
I lost a
gamble.
band. I ain't
You had
gonna
to
lie.
deal with flying to Vegas,
Stopped
going
ever
to the
since.
casinos, the old people hogging the machines. But now there's online gambling, where you can lose your paycheck simply
5K?
through tapping the phone on your screen.
Nah, you're crazy.
Wait, tapping the screen on your phone. You've probably at least seen one gambling sponsor in some shape or form. Maybe from a totally random clip with a steak logo slapped on it, or from a handful of streamers playing these fancy little gambling games similar to Crossy Road or Landmines. And after watching these enough, I kinda understand the appeal. When something's at stake, it makes it more thrilling, more fun.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I for sure get the appeal of it at the same time. Here's also, that's like why it's so dangerous to get into, bro. Especially if you actually have money to spend. Because it's fun, when the stakes are high, it just makes life better. We as human beings, we crave like purpose and reason. It's way more fun to play a game of Uno when there's money on the line than just playing the game of Uno just to play this shit, bro. It just is. But at the same time, like, in my opinion, betting money like that, it's whatever. But what really gets bad is when you start losing money and you keep on losing. And you bet, and now you betting a lot of like valuable shit. You feel me? It's like a cycle. It's a never-ending cycle that you can't
Solve my
shake.
financial problems. Is I think I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Also, I'm
sell
so
my-
fucking tired of seeing DraftKings ads, bro. DraftKings, stake, bro. I don't want to gamble. I don't want to sports bet. Get out of my face, please, and thank you.
car. Give me black. Oh my god, I'm.
Tell me this doesn't make you want to
Yo. What did he just do? You just made all of that money. Now you finna have to spend all of that shit right back into fixing your wall, bitch.
Tell
Dumbass.
me this doesn't make you want to gamble. And the content creators promoting this, I can't hate. Get your bag.
I can't hate. Yo. Not all money is worth it, man.
Same.
Don't push
At the
that
end
shit
of the day,
to kids,
people are
bro.
still losing money, but so far it doesn't seem to be at a level where people go into crippling debt from gambling. So I guess it's not that harmful, unlike the next addiction, drugs.
Yeah, scratch that. This is the worst one by far. Drugs. I actually say. Nah, drugs. Is first up drugs. I might actually put gooning over gambling because I'm pretty sure the average population is smart enough not to fall for these gambling traps. So I'll say drugs, gooning, then gambling.
Drugs are the
So
most
far.
stereotypical type of addiction. Whenever you think of the word, maybe a rehab.
Because the thing with drugs, bro, you think you're gonna avoid it all your life, but when you get it put in that situation, when you're at a party, and niggas passing around that blunt, and it's your turn to take that shit and hit that shit. The peer pressure is hard to deal with, bro. It's hard to say no. And once you start smoking, bro, weed is always the gateway drug, bro. I'm gonna say that. You never think it will be. You think, when you start smoking weed, that's all you gonna do. I promise you, bro. Once you get tired of that weed, you gonna start looking at them lines, them 8 balls, and you gonna be like, a little line won't hurt. I'm telling you, bro. That's how it goes. You gonna be starting looking at them double cups. You gonna be like, a sip of this lean ain't that bad. I'm telling you, bro. Stay away from all of it, bro. Just stay away from all of it, bro.
Center pops up in your mind for people trying to stay sober. Something like cigarettes are common back in the day, but as the generation got older, cigarettes got outdated. It used to be advertised by doctors that it was healthy for you. But over time, researchers...
which is the craziest thing of all time. Yo, Jack,
outdated.
They really tried to tell us that cigarettes were healthy, bro. Imagine that, bro. That's crazy.
Advertised by doctors that it was healthy for you.
And doctors
but over time,
were saying
researchers
this.
exposed the truth that these pocky sticks were fucking up your lungs. It wasn't cool anymore. Plus, it smelled like doo-doo. Ain't nobody trying to be around a smoker. So cigarettes transformed to vaping. And vaping was cool. It supposedly isn't as bad for you. You can do cool tricks with the smoke, and they even got these fruity flavors.
If you're sucking up tropical storm air into your lungs 24/7, please. You need that. You need help, bro.
This product obviously appeals to someone
bro.
younger,
I ain't gonna lie.
and it's sad to say that it worked. Because my high school was hooked on this. Teachers are scrambling around trying to catch people vaping and having these whole-ass anti-vape PSAs. There's so many variations of the new age of drugs.
I've never gotten into vaping, bro. I've hit a vape before. I'm not gonna lie, like socially. But if you vape consistently, bro, you need to stop. I've never met a vapor who just loves vaping. They always hate the shit.
Like people taking laughing gas, sniffing Sharpies, tweaking off substances much worse. But I believe that vaping falls into second place, with the first one being caffeine.
Nah.
Caffeine takes a crown on being the most common drug, pretty much in all forms of beverages.
I didn't think you was finna go there. I did not think so. But caffeine is for sure the most consumable drug.
I'm betting that 99% of us have either drank coffee or an energy drink within the past week, and we think that we're not relying on it. But once you get into the habit of caffeine, it's hard to stop. I had a phase where I'd be chugging an energy drink in the morning, since it was finals week and I neglected sleep to finish work, and it was a good 2-week phase. But by the end, I was crashing out. My body felt tired all the time since I became dependent on this drink to wake me up. And it took another week before my body could adjust back. Maybe this is you right now. For those daily coffee drinkers, try a day without coffee in the morning and see how it turns out.
I ain't gonna lie. During my high school period, bro, back when I was pumping up them videos crazy, I was only getting like 3 hours of sleep, bro. I had to drink coffee in the morning, bro. Once I tried to stop, it was hard. That's all I'll say. Coffee, it's a choice, bro. I do like coffee, I'm not gonna lie. But I wouldn't get into it, bro.
But this addiction can't compare to the final boss of the 4. And that's the thing you're using to watch this video.
It tastes good as shit, though. I'm gonna be honest. I like coffee. I don't care. Look, y'all can choose for yourself, bro, but I like coffee.
In your pocket. Your phone. Your phone and the internet is the gateway drug to everything else. It's the whole reason why these other addictions got so much worse. You can use your phone to goon, gamble online, and order a 12-pack of Red Bull in the case that your energy drink stash runs out.
I do say phone. Yeah. Do y'all think phone is more addictive than drugs? Low key. That's not even a bad take. I'll say yeah. I'll say, okay, for my ranking, I say phone, drugs, gooning, and then gambling. That's what I'll put it.
This device is a dopamine shot to get you stimulated. Whenever you're in a boring situation, you can easily escape by scrolling through Instagram or TikTok. Waiting in line at the DMV? Whip out your phone. Can't sleep? Fuck it, whip out your phone. Feeling horny?
True.
Whip out your phone. Then whip out your cup. And this is why our dopamine receptors got fried. We got so used to the Subway surfers in the corner of our screen that everything else became dull. Nowadays, you could be talking to someone and mid-conversation, they'll be looking at their phone, checking some random irrelevant notification. And I have to admit, I have a problem with this. It gets so bad to the point where I work for 5 minutes, then go on a 20-minute scroll session. And
That's
whenever
real.
my iPhone updates me about my screen time,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the phone is fried. I'm not gonna lie. I be like, oh,
I low-key get
that be
ashamed because
getting me,
it's telling
especially when I go to sleep. Yo, before I go to sleep, bro, I can't help but scrolling, bro. And like, I just stay there for hours, my nigga. And I never end up going to sleep. I be getting into the bed at like 12 p.m. I don't go to sleep till like 5 a.m. It's bad.
that I'm a disappointment. Yeah, my screen time was 5 hours a day and it went up 20% from last week. I'm sorry, okay? Maybe my mom was right. It is that damn phone. But
It
since
for
I'm
sure
talking about
is.
this topic, it should be a wake-up call to get myself in a better habit. If you guys watch me from 2024, you guys know that I used to be into self-improvement, and I realized that I've let myself go over the past year. My work ethic decreased.
What's wrong with that, though? I'm gonna keep it a beam, right? I'm gonna be honest. Self-improvement is amazing, but you gotta know your limits, bro. You can't try to improve every single thing in your life at all the fucking time. I'm gonna be honest, right? Look, it's a balance to things. You should be improving majority of things, but sometimes, bro, you gotta do certain things in phases, bro. All right, if you really want to get your life together, okay, first up, go to the gym. Going to the gym supplies discipline, supplies work ethic. That's cool. After that, now you start, you feel me, eating right, okay? Naturally. Then after that, maybe if you on your phone a little bit too much, you start controlling your phone. You got to do that shit one at a time, bro. You can't just do everything at the same time, bro. At the same time, hold on. What's wrong with my hands are cooked, bro. Yo, it's balances and checks and shit today.
While my phone usage increased. So if there's anything to take away from this video, it's to be conscious of what we're doing. After I graduated college, I felt time zoom by. And it's important to use the limited time we have on something valuable.
That is true.
A little less scrolling and a little more enjoying life. So, get off TikTok and social media and use your screen time to watch my videos, And
Absolutely not, bro. Good video though. I like this video. I'm finna like it. I liked it. But I will say one thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you are addicted to every single thing in this video, game is game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm for sure addicted to my phone. I'm addicted to caffeine. Kind of. I'm not addicted to gooning. But I have been in the past. Gambling is just something I never could get addicted to. What's your worst addiction, man? What's your worst addiction, chat? What is the worst addiction you have? Cloud is addicted to lean. I am not. I'm addicted to pussy. Alright, nigga. Alright, bro. Snow bunnies. I can see that realistically for you, Alex. Drugs. Damn, alright. Shit. AA meeting, man. Go, yo. I know your town has a local AA meeting, bro. Go ahead and, you feel me? See when the next one is, bro. Go ahead and attend that shit. Gaming. I'm addicted to my phone. I feel like everybody's addicted to their phone. I feel like that's just what it is. Like, we're all addicted to, like, I think we're all kind of cooked with that, bro. Light-skinned demons. I low-key think that's my worst one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm for sure. Bro, my light skin addiction is bad, bro. Like, let me show y'all some shit, bro. Hold on, man. Nigga, first up. Oh, God. Yeah. Well, like, okay. Let me show y'all something, bro. The second that I look up light-skinned on TikTok, I'm already hooked. I already like this shit. Look, I've already liked this shit. And my video's right there. My For You page is fried, bruh. It's literally fried, bruh. No matter what, it's fried, bruh. I don't know what to do. Ew. My shit's so fried, bro. Hey, look, my nigga, they so fine, though. Get off my For You page, bro. Like, bro, like, nigga, this shit ain't fair, bro. This not fair, bro. It's not fair, like, at all, bro. Cloud the Gooner in Chief. Alright, man. Cloud lock in. But, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what they... Get this nigga off my For You page. I don't want him here. Hold on. No. Why did I click that? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's it. That is it.